What's up, y'all? This is Nathan Naked from funkpianoacademy.com, and this time we're bringing you 2 tutorials in one video. Taking a look at R. Kelly's Ignition remix and R. Kelly's I'm a Flirt. So, let's get down to it. First up, Ignition remix. Super simple. Bass line is A flat, B, C, A flat. D flat, C, B flat, E flat. D flat, C, B flat. And you're doing that repeating pattern, and then E flat. Once you have that down, you can add the chords, which just go nicely onto the bass line. No tricky rhythms or anything. You have A flat, C, E flat, which make your A flat major chord. And you play. That is D flat in the left hand with A flat, D flat, F, making a D flat major chord. And then you come down to the A flat major chord, A flat, C, E flat. In this chord, this is B flat in the left hand with the F, A flat, D flat, making a B flat minor 7 chord. And then that, which is A flat, D flat, F in the right hand with the E flat in the left hand, is a D flat chord over E flat. And you can call it that, or you can call it an E flat suspended chord, because you have the E flat and you're suspending this fourth, and you're also suspending the 2, which I'm playing up here as the F. So you have the 4th and the 2 of E flat, and we're just adding the 7th of E flat. But it's kind of easier if you're a beginner to think of it as just a D flat major chord over E flat. And so we have the chord progression is just 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. Really common chord progression. It's like really heavily gospel influence, because you have this the 1 to the 4, super gospel chord progression, and then going down. This that's also a really gospel chord progression, and it's also a really just basic chord progression in general, especially in jazz, is the 2-5-1. It's called the 2-5-1 because we have the B flat. It's a 2-5-1 if you're looking at it in the key of A flat, which that's what we're in. So in A flat, this is the 1 chord, 2 chord is B flat minor. Why is it minor? Because if you play A flat major, but you start on B flat, you have that minor sound. So it's B flat minor. The minor chord tones are there. So we have minor 2 going to a 5, and you can play anything for the 5. You can play just a regular dominant 7 chord or a major chord, but it's always going to have that same, well, it's going to have the same 2-5-1 flavor. This time we're just doing a minor 2 to a suspended 5, back to the 1. So anyway, that is Ignition. So for I'm a Flirt, this is a little bit tricky in terms of the rhythm with the right hand and left hand, but if you practice it, I think anybody can get it. So let's start off with the beginning chord, which is, so that's E, and I have E, D sharp, B, and F sharp. So I'm sort of playing like a B major over E, but I'm just spreading it out in the right hand. If you can't reach this far in your right hand, Then you can just move up in the left hand. You can play the E here, D sharp here, and the B and the F sharp. Or you can just play E octave down the left hand, play B, D sharp, F. And then you're gonna go. So I'm just playing E, E, D sharp, C sharp, and I'm playing basically on every downbeat. On every beat, you're gonna play a chord in the right hand, and your left hand is gonna kind of dance around your right hand rhythm in a syncopated fashion, because you're keeping this beat steady with your right hand. And this, what makes the song funky is the syncopation that's happening in the bass. It's sort of on the beat, one chord, one note, and then the next note is off the beat. And that tension and release is the basis of funk music, and anything groovy that makes you want to dance. So for the first two chords, I'm playing B, D sharp, F sharp, which is making a B major chord. So the first chord is really B over E. But once you get down to the C sharp, you're actually playing a C sharp, sort of like a B over C sharp. It's kind of a C sharp suspended chord. But anyway, you're going to go from C sharp to D sharp, or we can call it E flat, D sharp, E flat. We'll call it D sharp in this case. D sharp minor chord, which is, I'm playing A sharp, D sharp, F sharp. So it's so you're together for the first chord, your left hand, your right hand, and then you separate for the next chord, and then you come back in together on the next chord. You see? So you're together, so it's, then you separate, but then you're back together. So you're kind of doing this separate and together. It's the syncopation I was talking about. But anyways, once you're on this D sharp minor chord, you go. And that's a G sharp. And you're gonna keep playing this A sharp, D sharp, F sharp chord, which, I mean, technically, what is that called? I don't really know. You could say it's sort of like some sort of A flat 7 chord. But I'm not really sure. It definitely has a distinctive sound. But anyways, what you're coming from is that D sharp. And you're just coming G sharp, F sharp, E. I may have called this an A sharp chord, but it's not. I meant G sharp. So really slow is. And you're going to repeat that motif 4 times. The second time is a slight variation. You play. And you play, which is just, I'm coming up in octaves. C sharp, D, D, D sharp. And then for this chord where I'm on the G sharp, I'm actually playing, which is a F sharp, D sharp, G sharp. But it's the same rhythm, just this voicing instead. And then you repeat. That's the third time, which is the same as the first time. And then for the last time, the fourth time, and then you don't play anything in the right hand after you play that first D sharp. So it's like, you hit that G sharp, and then immediately after you play. So what was that? I'm going. Sorry, I'm going. So I'm going G sharp octave and then G sharp in the lower register, G sharp twice in the higher register, and then G sharp, F sharp, E. But I'm doing it twice as fast, so it's eighth notes instead of actually it's 16th notes. But anyways, it's so we have excuse me, that was a mess up. So that rhythm you want to practice, because in the right hand you're going to be playing what is that? That's F sharp, G sharp, D sharp. And you're just playing 16th notes, repeating in the right hand, while you go so you see how I'm playing it. It's just easier to demonstrate than really say anything. So you're going to start playing these notes when you hit that lower register G sharp. And then you're going to match up here with the right hand and left hand when you're playing the upper register G sharp. So it's like so practice that a couple times. That's the trickiest part of the song, definitely. I had to practice it a couple times before I got it down. But that is the whole song. It just repeats from there. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 lessons. If you want more R. Kelly tutorials, please leave a message in the comments or email me. Leave a suggestion for what I should teach you guys to play next. I'm always open to suggestions. Leave a review, anything you'd like to see in future videos, like more explanations, slower, faster, and I hope you guys have fun playing this song and singing along to it, and I'll see you next time.